Hello, fake sports fans. Today we're getting into the world of baseball. And like in hockey, we'll be managing the Toronto Blue Jays, but unlike the hockey game, we'll just be doing the current league as is, with the current rosters. I tried looking into there's no custom league in this game, and trying to get the old retired guys in. Everybody's rated to 99, so it doesn't work the same way. But with that, first thing we gotta do as manager is fire some coaches. So if you look at our coaching ratings here, John Snyder, really not that bad. But David Hopkins here, it's all negatives. Pete Walker, mostly negative. Mark Baditsky, he's mostly negative. Then we have Feebles, he's okay. And Conrath is excellent. So I want to fire these three. So let's hire some guys. So for a hitting coach, the Murka here, you get +2 on power and contact, and you're just minus on bunting. Who bunts nowadays? So you might as well take that. So for a pitching coach, I think we'll take this guy who's A rating. And for a first base coach, another A rating. It's all positives. So with that, we've got our coaches, and it should put our team in a place where they can succeed. So let's have a look at our lineups. So we'll have Bichette leading off, followed by Guerrero, then Santander, Varsho, Will Wagner, Kirk, Springer, Clement, and Jimenez. And our pitching rotation, we have Gosman leading off as our number 1 spot, followed by Bowden Francis, Jose Barrios, Matt Scherzer, and Chris Bassett. We got Alek Manoah as a long reliever with Bernardo. He's a Rule 5 guy, so he's got to stay up. And we got Chad Green, Swanson, Vance, Jimmy Garcia, Ryan Burr, and finally Jeff Hoffman as our closer. So with that done, let's get into the game. And to make these games as quick as possible, we'll be using the fast play on the presentation mode and quick count. So every at bat will start with a couple pitches already in.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit, and that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Gunnar Henderson up now, a former Rookie of the Year. He was the first Oriole to win the award in 34 years, and he did so unanimously.
Yeah, and his rookie season was so special, Boo. Gunnar's first hit in the majors was a home run. He swung so hard his helmet fell off. Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bichette makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill, the big righty, Kyle Bradish.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Got him swinging.
Oh, why are you swinging at those?
Anthony Santander at the plate. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. And that skips in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they...
Steps on the bag for one. And that's all they'll get.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Way out front for strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is down low.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. Santander makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hit hard, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Jorge Mateo now. And now 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning. Now here is Will Wagner. Fouled off. He was late. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. 2 up, 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 2 out, space is empty. Slider misses outside. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the call.
That one
That sounded good.
And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
All over that one right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And the batter now, Ernie Clement. Out towards left center. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. Fought off foul. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. Top of the third, no score. This ball's chopped on the ground, but it kicks foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is downstairs. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. To third. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That's out to center field. Mullins has this one sized up, makes the catch for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Now here is Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground right side. Gets it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Colton Cowser now at the plate. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2. And that one is inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Outside ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit. 1 run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Tap foul at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. 1 at second. Oh, the throw is over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play. Here's Adley Rutschman. swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Bichette. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 4th, now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, that hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the DH, Will Wagner.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Blue Jays down a run. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 count.
This to third. Zips it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now Cedric Mullins. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, out towards left center. Santander makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next pitch is downstairs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, George Springer. And a count 1-2. On the ground to third, Westberg. Tosses across to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. One down, base is empty. That's
2
down
balls,
and in.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Andres Jimenez.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. Just missed.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
That's ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Two outs. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander sizing this one up, brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that one fouled off. That one misses, and the count now even up. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that is cut on and missed.
1 ball,
and the count 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
There we go.
Field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Around second is Bichette. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Anthony Santander, just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Well, at least they tied it up.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that's down and away.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Now one missed.
3-2.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
It's been a little bit of
New pitcher now, Brian Baker. So 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner, with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia. Colton Cowser digs in now. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now Kobe Mayo.
The designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Go ahead run on base. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Garcia throw over. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Hit in the air left field. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Gets under it and pops it up. Guerrero should have this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Alejandro Kirk. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. 1 gone here. And the batter is George Springer. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So up next, Ernie Clement. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Burr.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Ryan O'Hearn. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it's even up.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yennier Cano. Andres Jimenez now at the plate.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Cano throws to first, and he dives back in safely. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Got him looking. Two gone. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
There we go.
Back there, and that is gone. And now they're out front. It's 3-1.
That time something happened.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball two. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. On to O'Hearn. Out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The next offering misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next offering misses down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
We got full count.
Tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The tying run at the plate.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hoffman is just one strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Well, solid start for the season for the Jays. Let's have a look at the box score. And you can have a look at the Jays box score here. You can have a look at their numbers. Then we can go down to the pitching. All good numbers. And with the win, the Jays record is now 1-0 as they remain tied for first place in the American League East Division and tied for first place in the wild card. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game as the Jays face the Baltimore Orioles in Game 2 of the 4-game series.